What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you another video. This is some online ranked fights that I've compiled into this session run, but it actually wasn't a session. It's kind of just a group of fights that I had, and I put a bunch of really good fights that I had into one video, sort of cut them up, sped things up, take out any of the boring parts, and put them all into one video. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, leave me that in the comments. Also, leave a like on the video if you enjoy these. But I just got taken down by Cub Swanson. I am actually Eric Perez in this video, and I'm in big trouble right here. I got dropped. He took my back, but I managed to get back to guard and am throwing up a desperation submission right here with Eric Perez trying to get the leg over for the triangle. Cub Swanson is in some trouble right here against Eric Perez. Guys, the submissions, you always got to be careful, and that is fight over. Cub Swanson taps, and that is going to be the fight. Beautiful triangle choke. And there's the tap by Cub Swanson. Getting things going into the next fight right here. I believe I am Gunnar Nelson. Not even 100% sure. I think I actually am Gunnar Nelson, though. Getting some head movement going. Trying the front kick. And when you're fighting Showtime Pettis, you definitely want to be careful of his strikes, because he can rock you at any point as long as he has a decent amount of stamina. So you don't want to really get crazy with him when he does have full stamina. So that is that. Gunnar Nelson, I've really been trying to practice with him even more, but I just get lit up right there with that hook from Showtime Pettis. Right there, I'm getting that sway going, guys, if you have not used that. I mean, it is a very good survival technique. You do got to watch out for the leg kicks, though. But if you get rocked, definitely do the back sway. Right there, I give him one back and rock him with my own hook. Get to mount, and you know what time it is. It is fight over. Gunnar Nelson gets the finish right there. Beautiful counter to rock him. Take the mount and pound him out. That is fight over. Next fight right here, we are going up against Anderson Silva. I believe I am actually Lyoto the Dragon Machida. And as you can see right off the bat, this guy is very, very active. And when you see guys throwing a lot of punches, a very good tip for anyone watching is that you can sort of lay back, and a very viable strategy against people who are throwing a lot of punches is to possibly take them into deep waters. Now, the better fighters will adjust and see that you're not throwing too much, so they'll kind of change their output of strikes. But you can definitely do it against some people. If they're just throwing like crazy, you can sort of try to avoid them, block, take them into deep waters, and then in the third round, then you can really start to let go. But it is risky, though, because if you're not able to get them out of there in the third round, as I get rocked right there from Anderson, but look at that crazy back sway to survive once again. Anderson, big trouble, but Machida moves back, gets a nice parry. Look at that, rocks him, boom, fight over. Head kick, catches him, coming in reckless, counters him. Lyoto Machida, and that was a nice head kick. Just caught him out of nowhere, and that is why I love this game. You can just, it's so dynamic, and anytime someone gets careless, you can make them pay for their mistake. But that's that fight. Let me know what you thought of that head kick in the comments. Right here, I've got Mayday McDonald, I believe, and I'm trying to pressure my opponent, Henan Barao, up against the cage because Mayday does not have good range. So you want to try to cut off the cage, and you want to try to put them as close as you can get. But right there, he lands a nice elbow. And this is actually a pretty bloody war right here that I remember that goes down. We're kind of just trading back and forth. And that's one thing I do love about Mayday, is you can get some really, really good fights, because he can survive pretty good. And also, he gets cut, but he can get damage done. And like, we're just trading back and forth, and this is just a crazy fight. Really, these are the funnest type of fights for me, are these type of fights where there's just so people are getting punched back and forth, left and right. So it's just crazy. But as you can see, I am using some lateral movement with the side steps just to try to throw him off a little bit. But I'm not just doing the side steps just to do them. I'm trying to inflict damage, and there's really a reason behind them. Back him up again, trying to land some big shots up against the cage. Get out of the way of that kick, because that kick can death rock you. Big hook right there from Mayday. Beautiful sidestep out of the way of that Superman. If they're throwing a lot of Supermans, but then he gets another one off the cage and lands it clean. So this guy is just throwing out any people who are throwing these crazy shots, these power shots with Hen and Brow. You really have to be careful, because they can rock you at any point. So you got to keep an eye on your stamina, keep an eye on his stamina, and any time that he has high stamina, you just really got to be careful, because he's throwing just everything that he's got at me, and especially those elbows. Man, this guy was trying to really damage my fighter right here, and as you can see, his face is leaking right now. So yeah, I don't exactly know when this fight is going to end. I actually get rocked right there. Look at that. He tries to bum rush me, but look at the crazy head movement, ducking down, and he's just looking at me like, what's going on? But he hits me with a huge Superman. I cannot believe that didn't rock me, or at least knock me out. But here comes Mayday. Now it's his turn. Big shots up against the cage. Boom! Catches him with a crazy timed hook. Flash knockout. Look at that. He went for another Superman. Dinks him right on the chin. That was so awesome. That knockout was insane. Boom. Fight over. Man, hey, Mayday is no joke, and he threw a lot of those Supermans. That is that fight. Next fight right here, we got a crazy match between TJ Dillashaw versus himself. TJ Dillashaw. Look at this in the blue. I am actually the blue one. The gloves are in color right here. Some crazy black and white effects. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. Just showing off the blue versus blue. But again, this guy was pretty aggressive. As you can see, he's throwing the leg kicks. One of my options would have been at this point to actually take him down. It would have been easy takedown, but I am just throwing leather, because that's what I like to do with TJ Dillashaw. He's got crazy punches. Look at this, man. This guy wants to just let the hands go. So, hey, fine by me, but man, you got to be first. Look at that parry. He parries me. Very good. And he keeps the leg kicks going. But look at these big punches. They're doing a lot of damage. Boom. He just nails me with, I just eat that punch. But right here, that's when he gets reckless and tries to throw too many power punches. I was just throwing the normal punches. They're faster. And I really, this is just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys do. But I really tend to keep it simple with the hooks. And I do not mix in a lot of power hooks. He tries to sidestep, and I just clip him right after he goes for that punch and counter him. And that is fight over. And that is actually video over, guys. If you enjoyed that video, let me know in the comments. Also, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Look, check out the videos on the screen. Follow me on Twitch, TV, and Twitter. Till next time, this has been MMA Game. Peace.